I've got another 3 palettes, 3 looks video coming at you today, and we are featuring the 2 new palettes from Cosmic Beauty, the Cooltrals and the Nudetrals, with the Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny Peach Perfect palette sandwiched in the middle. Hello and welcome if you are new here. My name is Rachel, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I love indie eyeshadows. They are my favorite part of makeup, eyeshadows, but I love indie brands. I think they kill it. This is kind of my way of showcasing these palettes, doing a look each with them, giving you a little sampler of what's out there on the market, maybe inspiring you to shop your stash, or this could help you either decide one of these palettes is for you, or maybe none of them are for you. That's cool too. But I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments. Did you pick up any of these palettes? Are you interested in them? Are you not interested in them? So how I do these videos is when I'm creating a look with the palette, I will give you close-ups and swatches and then do the look. So I kind of separate it into 3 segments. I will put timestamps down below in the description box if you are interested in just hopping around to certain palettes. And I will link all 3 of these palettes down below in the description box. I will list everything that I'm wearing in every look as well. I think that's all I have to say. There's something else, sorry. This is not a review of these palettes. I've only used the Cosmic Beauty once each, and I've used this Peach Perfect palette now twice. I did create like a more soft peachy look in this video, but I have created another look for short form content here on YouTube as well as Instagram. The first look is with the Cooltrals palette. It is just like a really pretty, smoky, purple, blue, mauve, cool toned palette. Then the second look is with the Peach Perfect palette. And then the third look is what you're seeing on my eyes right now, which is with the Nudetrals palette. So yeah, that's all I have to say. And now I'm gonna send you off to the first look with the Cooltrals palette. All right, we are gonna start off this video by doing a look with the Cosmic Beauty Cooltrals. And if you know me, you know I definitely am more of a fan of warm tones, but I do love to play with cool tones, especially when a cool tone palette has more variety besides grays, blacks, and whites, and this one definitely does. It has some very interesting undertones in here. We have some pinky mauves, we have some blues. So very excited to dip into this. Now I have swatched this before filming, and I'm a little nervous because the mattes did not swatch good at all. They were very sheer, so I'm a little concerned. I've not watched anybody's videos about this at all. And also one of my shades came broken. I have experienced this with the brand in the past with a shade coming broken. This one I was able to push back into the pan because it was a metallic. I bought the their pastel palette that came out last year. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but one of the matte shades came broken in that and it destroyed my life. Like it got all over my apartment. Anyway, I don't need to relive that situation, but we're gonna play with this today, okay? I'm excited. Let me give you a little information about this while I pop up close-ups and swatches. So we have the Cosmic Beauty Cooltrals palette. It retails for $37. At the time of filming, it is currently available. Cool Tones meets Neutrals, a cool toned color story that's not just full of neutral browns. Our new 20 shade palette has 12 mattes and 8 metallics. These include 1 foiled multi-chrome, a duochrome, and an iridescent. Vegan and cruelty free. So I did purchase this myself. I actually bought both the Neutrals and the Cooltrals, which you already obviously saw by the thumbnail. I'm gonna create looks with both of them. So let's dip in. So I've already primed my eyes. I'm gonna first go in with this shade up here called Stone Cold, which is like more of a cool toned brown. And I'm just gonna put this through the crease. A little bit lower in the crease, I'm gonna go in with the shade Grounded right here. I'm kind of pivoting at the last minute and I'm deciding I want to do a halo eye. That's just what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna go into this navy blue called Midnight, and I'm gonna put this in the inner and outer corner. Okay, I put the NYX Glitter Primer in the space, the blank space you see there in the middle of my eyelid. I'm gonna take the broken shade called Moonlight, this really pretty silver, and I just wanna pop that right in the center. Wow, that is beautiful. All right, I'm back. Let's finish up the eye look together. I'm gonna take a small little flat definer brush kind of thing into the shade Shadow, and I'm just gonna put this on the lower lash line. I'm gonna blend that out with the shade Grounded. And then I'm gonna blend it out with that original matte shade that we used called Stone Cold. I just think of Stone Cold Steve Austin when I read that. I wanna go into the iridescent shade called Reveal right here. It looks really, really pretty. And I wanna put this in my inner corner. And for my waterline, I'm just gonna use a black. This one is from Milk Makeup. It's the Infinity Longwear eyeliner in the shade Outer Space. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, finish up my look, and come back to show you the final look. All right, and this is the finished look with the Cooltrals palette. What do you think? I think it came out really, really pretty, really smoky. This shimmer on the lid, absolutely stunning. So yeah, I mean, playing with this palette, I can say that after getting the mattes on my eyes, they performed great. Like I said, I was a little skeptical at first, but after actually putting them on my eyes, I think they worked really nicely. And after swatching all the shimmers in here, the shimmers are beautiful. I really enjoy the shimmer formula from Cosmic Beauty. I think they do a really good job of including a couple of different formulas. Like I already said when I read you the blurb from their website, there is this iridescent shade, there is a multi-chrome up here. Really dimensional, very shiny shimmers that aren't chunky or textured, which if you've been here before, you know, I love a smooth shimmer and I love a like chromy silver like the one on my lid. So beautiful. So yeah, I like it. I'm feeling very smoky. I'm gonna go sit on my couch now. So now I'm gonna send you off to the next look. All right, in this look, I'm going to do a look with the Gourmande Girls and Doodles by the Bunny Peach Perfect palette. I have already done a look with this palette. It is already on Instagram. It should be on YouTube Shorts as well. And I played with more of the green tones. I did something a little bit more, I don't wanna say deep and smoky, but it was definitely bold. So today I'm gonna play with the peaches, have a little bit of a softer look. I am going out to lunch today. So I just want like a soft daytime look with the peachy tones. That's my goal. So let me give you some information about this palette. It is so gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. I love warm tones. I love greens, so this is really fun. And these pans are the biggest pans I've seen from Gourmande Girls. I've not seen this size pan, so they're quite large, just be aware of that. As usual, they have the beautiful embossing in the pans. We have the Gourmande Girls logo, which is like a diamond. Then we have some peaches as well. Really beautiful different tones in here. It's matte heavy, which typically Gourmande Girl palettes are matte heavy. So the Peach Perfect palette is currently in stock at the time of filming. It does retail for $55.99. Our Peach Perfect palette is your perfect palette for everyday looks with peachy and complementary hues that will take you from summer into fall and beyond, helping to keep you peach perfect all year. This palette includes 2 duochromes, 1 multi-chrome, 1 rainbow shifting holochrome, 1 satin, and 10 mattes. I did receive this in PR from the brand, and I do have an affiliate code with Gourmande Girls. It is Rachel, and it will save you 10% off your purchase. I would love to know if you picked this up or if you skipped on it. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, it looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. So let's create. I'm first gonna go into the shade Peach Perfect up here and put this through the crease. I'm not sure how this is gonna show up, but let's give it a shot. Have already primed my eyes, by the way. Oh yeah, that works great. It's showing up. It's a really nice transition shade for me. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade called the Peach Boys. I do love the names of these shades in the palette. And I'm just gonna put this a little lower in the crease. Oh yeah, look how vibrant that is. That is so pretty. And then I'm gonna pick up this matte brown called I'm Peachless and put this in the outer corner. So I put the NYX Glitter Primer all over my lid. I'm curious about this satin. It's called Peachy Keen, and it looks very, very soft. Of course, it's a satin, but it does have a duochrome shift to it. I'm curious. I want to put this on my lid. Let's see how it looks because I am going for like a softer look today. I'm not sure that I love it, but I'm gonna keep going. It might be a trust the process moment. I'm just going back in with that matte brown just to deepen up my outer corner a little bit again. All right, I'm gonna pop off camera. I'm gonna add some more makeup to my face and I will come back and we can finish the look together. All right, let's continue on. Let's pop back into the palette. I'm gonna go into that dark brown called I'm Peachless and put this in the lower lash line. I'm gonna blend it out with the shade called Peach and Quiet. For my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna use this matte shade called Peaches and Cream. And for my waterline, I'm gonna put in Flower Beauty Forever Wear Eyeliner Crayon in the shade Moonstone. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? This is exactly what I had in mind. Very soft, pretty, a little glam, even neutral leaning. I mean, I love warm neutrals, so this to me is very up my alley. And I do really like this satin that's on my lid. It looks really pretty. I wasn't sure at first because I'm not a huge fan of like putting a satin shade all over my lid, but I do think it looks really pretty with this more subdued look. I didn't really feel like I wanted to put on one of these like very impactful shimmers. So I'm excited that there is that option in there if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, all of the mattes that I used worked great. I will say I actually feel that these are a little more pigmented than the usual Gourmande Girl mattes, and they have a little more kick up in the pan because usually their mattes, I've found at least in my experience, they're very silky and not a lot of kick up in the pan, which means they're a little less pigmented, a little more build. You have to build to get the color you want, but I felt like the pigment on these was really good. A little bit more stepped up than usual. I don't know if it's like the pan size or what, but love the packaging. I mean, I love it. I really love it. So yeah, I'm gonna send you off to the next look now. All right, third look, we are gonna create a look with the Cosmic Beauty Nudetrals. This was the one I was the most excited about between the two from the brand that they just released. So this is what the inside looks like. I will be honest with you, my first impressions, now I've not used this on my eyes, okay? But my first impressions when I opened this up was, it's very brown. Very brown. And I'm looking at their Instagram photo. It's maybe just the lighting or something. It looks like there's a little more variety in the Instagram photo than in real life. This is much more muted and very brown overall. Like almost like there's a filter over it, but I'm very excited to use it on my eyes. I do love me some browns, okay, for sure, but that was just kind of my first impression. So let me give you some information about this palette while I pop up close-ups and swatches. I did purchase this palette myself. It does retail for $37. At the time of filming, it is available. Introducing Nudetrals, our new 20 shade palette created to combine nudes with neutral colors, making it easy to step out of your comfort zone by adding a wash of color to your everyday nude looks. This palette includes 12 mattes, 8 metallics. 2 of them are super shifty multi-chromes, and 1 a vibrant duochrome. Who said neutral palettes were boring? Cosmic Brushes is cruelty-free, and this palette is vegan. And Cosmic, I keep calling them Cosmic Brushes because that's what they used to go by, but Cosmic Beauty is a UK-based indie brand, and they make very affordable products for the quality, in my opinion. I do own quite a few of their other palettes, and I really enjoy the quality. So I want to try to make this look a little more unexpected. I honestly want to play more with like the purpley mauve tones on the bottom, and I want to make this a little more smokier because clearly you can create a brown neutral look with this, no problem, but I want to see like, can I get something different than just a brown everyday neutral eye look? So that's my plan for today. I have already primed my eyes, and now I'm going to first go in with the shade Rumor right here with a Singe EO3, just like a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to put this through the crease. Next, I want to go in with the shade Nudetrals up here, just like a slightly deeper brown, and put that lower in the crease. So far, so good. I want to go in with the shade Lust, this like deep purple matte, and I want to put this in the outer corner. Wow, that is pigmented. I'm back. I put the NYX Glitter Primer all over my lid. I want to use the shade Luxe right here. It is one of the multi-chromes. It is so beautiful. It's like a green to a purpley to a... I'm not good at describing the shifts, but oh my goodness. Well, actually, let me look it up and I'll tell you what it says. It says it on their website.
A few moments later.
So I'm sorry, it's the duochrome. It's a vibrant duochrome metallic with a golden pink base that illuminates to a yellow green. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna pick this up and put this all over the lid. I mean, come on, look at that. That is so beautiful. All right, I have some more makeup on my face, clearly. Let's continue with the eye look. I'm gonna go into the shade Lust, that dark purple, and I'm gonna push this up against my lower lash line. I'm going to blend that out with the shade Neutral. And then finally, I'm going to blend that out with that first matte shade we used called Rumor. For my waterline, I'm going to use ColourPop's Charmer. And for my inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Chic right here. All right, I'm going to pop off camera, finish up the rest of my look, and come back to show you the final look. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? I'm obsessed with how this came out. This is exactly what I love, neutrals with a twist. It looks beautiful. I'm so excited to wear this for the rest of the day. All of the shades that I use, both the mattes and the metallics, are the usual good Cosmic Beauty formula that I expect. The mattes are just very easy to use. That dark purple was very pigmented, but it wasn't patchy or hard to blend. And the shimmer is beautiful. I really like Cosmic Beauty shimmers. I know that their mattes get a lot of hype, but I think their shimmers are also very beautiful, very smooth, but very twinkly, not super textured or chunky, just stunning. Just stunning. So I hope you enjoyed this video, me using all three of these palettes. I hope that you maybe got some inspo, or maybe it helped you decide if any of these palettes are for you, or if none of the palettes are for you. That's totally cool too. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.